Do you know what your why is? No, I'm not talking about I want to make more money, I want to take great vacations, I want to retire early. Those are all great things, but they're a byproduct of what you do. I'm talking about that purpose, cause, or belief that inspires you to do what you do. Hi, I'm Jeff Reese, and for over 26 years, I've been helping people identify who they are and clearly understand why they do what they do. You see, my why stems from a belief that there burns a dream in everyone's heart that our lives will count for something great. And that's what I want to do. I want to help people live great lives. And by a great life, I mean one with purpose and direction and conviction. That's why I'm excited to offer you this course by Simon Sinek called the Discover Your Why course. And in this course, you're going to identify what your why is. You're going to have a game plan and a strategy for moving forward in life. So you might ask the question, so why do I need to know my why? Why is that so important? Let me describe it this way. Remember that story, Alice in Wonderland? Alice is in the cave and she's lost. She doesn't know where to go. And she asks the cat, hey, what road do I take? And the cat says, well, that depends on where it is that you would like to go. And Alice said, well, anywhere will do. Basically what she's saying is, I don't know where I want to go. And the cat says, well, then any road will take you there. Let me give you a personal example. Back in 1992, I was in a private practice and I had a client come in and she was just kind of confused and frustrated. She didn't know where she was going in life, didn't know what she wanted. And through a series of conversations, come to find out she was kind of addicted to garage sales. She would go to garage sale after garage sale after garage sale and I'd be like, what in the world are you looking for in garage sales? And she said, I don't know. I just think that the next garage sale I go to, I'm going to find it. And maybe your life is a little bit like that, that you don't really know where you're going. You don't know what direction you're really taking in life. And so in this course, in part one, you're going to plot your stories on a graph, your high stories and your low stories. You see, life is really a series of stories that are put together that have meaning. It's like the dot-to-dot pictures. Remember when you're younger and you do these dot-to-dot pictures and you'd go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and what would come out as a pretty cool picture, you'd be like, wow, that's really neat. Or the paint by number, right? You put the corresponding color and the number and what would emerge is this pretty cool picture that was pretty, right? But if you take the dot-to-dot and you go from like 1 to 9 to 7 to 3 to 2, well, your picture's kind of messed up. And then the same thing in the paint by number, you just put whatever color and whatever number you want to, you really don't end up with a very pretty picture. And that's kind of how our lives are sometimes. They're just really not that pretty. I want to help you through this process of understanding your stories. And so in part one, you're going to plot your stories on a graph. In part two, we're going to talk about those stories. We're going to dig into them, put some meaning together on these stories. And what will come out of that, what will emerge, is your why. You'll start to understand your why, begin to articulate your why. And in part three, we're going to have a game plan and a strategy for moving forward that corresponds with your why, so that you will be inspired through your why to do the things that you do. I'd love to walk with you and help you through this Discover Your Why course. Below this video is a button that you can click on, be taken to another page to understand more of what this course is about. There you'll find a video by Simon Sinek that describes this course in greater detail. Let me leave you with this quote by John Maxwell. I love this quote. And he says, successful and unsuccessful people do not vary greatly in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their potential. I want to help you reach your potential. I want to help you live a great life, a life with purpose, direction, and conviction. Press the button below and I'd love to see you on the next page.